Siemanko mordeczki, witam was w drugim odcinku Zagrajmy w Hogwarts Legacy, czyli dziedzictwo Hogwartu u mnie na kanale ponownie. Zaczynamy zaraz po zakończeniu poprzedniego odcinka. Od razu nagrywam. Nie ma co z tym zwlekać. Trzeba to nagrać. Z całą pewnością musimy zostać przydzieleni do jednego z domów.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you.
No na razie musimy trzymać
Ready for the sorting ceremony?
język za zębami. O kurde. Spóźniliśmy się jednak. Jest profesor Black. Tak, z tych Blacków. To jest Phineas Nigel Black.
Phineas Nigellus Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem
Enough.
is...
Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
Uff,
I'll be in touch.
dobra. Uda się. Zostaniemy przyjęci już oficjalnie do Hogwartu.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Mam nadzieję, że będzie to oczywiście, że nie będę musiał wybierać, że zostanę przydzielony do mojego domu z Wizarding World, czyli do Slytherinu.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
Szczerze, bardziej zajęć się nie mogę doczekać, bo zwiedzania też, ale wcześniej wybrałem, jak przechodziłem, to wybrałem zwiedzania, a teraz
I'm looking
sprawdzę
forward
to.
to meeting my professors and learning all I can at Hogwarts.
Indeed. Hogwarts has much to offer a dedicated student. And what you learn in class will prepare you for challenges outside the classroom as well. Interesting. You've recently learned that you possess a rare ability. I detect a growing sense of ambition, an eagerness for power. Perhaps you belong in Slytherin.
Tak. Jak najbardziej. Wcześniej grałem ślizgonem, ale teraz też będę grał ślizgonem, bo to jest mój dom. Później sobie przejdę innymi postaciami. Jak najbardziej. Slytherin!
Slytherin!
Tak! No, to w takim razie dołączamy do ślizgonów.
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled.
Tak. Tak, on anulował właśnie sezon Quidditcha ze względu na kontuzję. Kurde, przecież tłuczki co chwila napieprzają zawodników i co. Wszystko jest gites. A tutaj nagle zakaz Quidditcha. Z takiego powodu. Oczywiście wiedziałem, że nie będzie Quidditcha, ale hello.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you.
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way.
Okej.
It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. It may be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
I can be quite resourceful.
I suspected as much. This is the entrance to the Slytherin common room. In order to enter, one must simply speak the correct password. Aspiration.
Very well. Aspiration.
Yeah.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Okej. I przepiękny Hogwart. W promieniach jeszcze letniego słońca, bo jeszcze mamy lato.
Looks like everyone's
1 września.
Better head to the
Przynajmniej,
common
przynajmniej akurat astronomiczne, bo meteorologiczne to już nie do końca. A ja nagrywam to 4 września 2023. Tak, dopiero teraz mam.
I suppose some introductions are in order.
I to wszystko dzięki mojemu najlepszemu przyjacielowi Alanowi. Okej, trzeba się przedstawić.
Already knew that. Can I help you? Oh, you're the new 5th year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
Szczerze, znowu dam, że to było przerażające, bo to już wcześniej dałem. No i tak, to wcale nie było, kurde, ekscytujące.
Professor Fig and I were lucky to escape with our lives.
Indeed. And how did you escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
What book were you reading?
A spell book I picked up. Has a few interesting things, but not exactly what I was looking for. I'm sure you'll find out soon
Właśnie, czego
enough.
szuka?
But not every spell you may need can be found in our assigned textbooks.
Are you saying some spells aren't taught at Hogwarts?
No właśnie, czarna magia.
Seems I may have met a kindred spirit. That is a conversation for another time. It was good meeting you. Good luck today.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Imelda Reyes.
Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Don't say I didn't warn you. Checkmate. Told you. You should have listened to me. Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills in a broom are legendary.
Perhaps Professor Fig's friend would have survived if we'd had your help.
Precisely. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach
O,
you more than
właśnie.
Gala ever could.
Szkoda,
Speaking of
że jej nie
which,
było.
I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Are you a keen Wizard chess fan? You knew that boy was going to lose the match.
Not really. Much too sedate a pastime for me. Also, it's simply not that challenging. The moves are always so obvious. Why does no one else see it?
Do you have a lot of time to fly during school?
I make the time. There's nothing like swerving through the spires of the castle and around the Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
Okej, teraz trzeba się Omnisowi przedstawić. Omnis Gaunt.
I think I heard one.
Tak, z tych Gauntów.
Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new fifth year. I'm Ominous.
Tak, on jest niewidomy.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
Well, if I'm going to make my mark here, I had to start right away.
You're definitely in the right house. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here, though I doubt you'll need it.
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar
O
Slytherin,
właśnie.
one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Not something I'm especially proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with blood status, a pure-blood maniac. Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
A, no właśnie, on nie jest maniakiem czystej krwi.
Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid?
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside our common room window. It is fun to play along, though. Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
Na pewno się odezwiemy.
Slytherin in here. Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
Okej.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls.
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
Wow.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide.
Nadal ten przewodnik robi na mnie wrażenie, przynajmniej właśnie to wejście tego przewodnika.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way.
Przy okazji tutaj mamy skrzynię właśnie, w której jest ubranie z domu, ale to będzie związane ze znajdźkami. Z jedną ze znajdziek oczywiście.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. Do keep up.
A te skrzynie można otworzyć, gdy ma się zaklęcie kameleona. Posąg Kelpii. Tak, największa Kelpii to potwór z Loch Ness, czyli Nessie. Ok, mamy ten przewodnik. Teraz musimy de facto odebrać, a nie musimy odebrać nagrody, ale teraz to zrobię, bo to chyba jest skórka do okularów. A nie, jeszcze nie. Uroczyste okulary Hogwartu. Czarne skórzane rękawiczki. Mamy jeszcze taki fajny kaszkiet. O, elegancko, jak Peaky Blinders. Założę, ale nie. Tutaj tak naprawdę to w tej chwili mi nie pasuje. Bo to nie jest jednak szalik domu. I można zmieniać też wygląd ciuchów. Ok, mamy pierwszy z płomieni sieci Fiu. Tak, to będzie oczywiście. To oczywiście będzie szybka podróż. Okej. No to już wiecie, jak z tego korzystać. Pierdut.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive, our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever,
Od razu idziemy na lekcję profesora Ronana.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become aurors.
A aurorzy to oczywiście czarodziejscy policjanci. Ja nie aspiruję do tej roli.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Piwo kremowe jest oczywiście z bardzo małą zawartością alkoholu. No porównałbym to raczej do jakiegoś piwa zerówki. Karmi na przykład.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
Czy na przykład Lechfrey.
And you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments.
Chociaż tam chyba, z tego co pamiętam, to w piwie kremowym wcale nie ma piwa.
I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins?
Aj, wygadałem się. Ja papier.
For keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
No właśnie, Smog wybrał nas.
Chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Okej, w końcu mam tutaj do palety zaklęć. Mam dostęp. Jak na razie wszystko poza Lumosem i Revelią mam zablokowane. Okej, od razu pogadajmy z profesorem Figiem.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today. before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring?
No właśnie. Wymsknęło się.
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability
Że to musi zostać między mną a profesorem Figiem.
Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Dobrze. Pyk. Mapa. Okej, no to zaklęcia obrony przed czarną magią. Ale na zaklęcia, bo wolę mieć na razie Akio. Bo Levioso to później później pójdziemy.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead. What with classes
Na Levioso przyjdzie czas. Są tak naprawdę podstawowe zaklęcia, ale...
You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket.
Yeah.
For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Dobra. Idziemy na zaklęcia. Zupełnie zapomniałem akurat o tym, że można taki magiczny kompas sobie włączyć. Kurde, elegancko wygląda. Jak z Peaky Blinders. Okej, wieża obrony przed czarną magią. Teraz będziemy dużo odkrywać. Przy okazji. Ale oczywiście, tutaj mamy też lekcję właśnie obrony przed czarną magią, ale nie w tej chwili. Teraz dla mnie ważniejsze są zaklęcia.
Professor Rowland tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back to the lesson.
Good thing Kagawa was there to catch him. She's very good at arresting the Demented.
I hope I'm wealthy enough one day to buy every broom model of spin twitches. The best way to learn how to fly a broomstick is by trial and error.
Okej. No to wchodzimy. Trzeba zacząć od razu tą misję. Nie ma co się włóczyć po Hogwarcie. No, trzeba poznać podstawowe zaklęcia. Hello.
There's an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie.
Telefonka.
So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charts? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now.
No super.
My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed by partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Okej. Pierdut. Dobra, mamy Akio.
Akio.
Yeah.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
No to teraz zajęcia na świeżym powietrzu.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
No dobrze, panie profesorze. To bierzemy się za to.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like hypnosis, if you will. But very good. Happens to the best of us.
No to sfailowałem.
That's it. Excellent control there.
Jak długo się trzyma zaklęcie, tak będzie akurat długo działać.
But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up.
No dobra.
You'll be the blues just as before.
No to znati trochę akurat. Porywalizujemy. Kord poszukiwaczy.
Here we go.
O kurde, od razu 50 punktów. Skubana. No to na pewno teraz przegram.
That is how it's done.
Za późno. Czy uda mi się jakiekolwiek punkty zdobyć? Nie mogę być takim loserem, żeby nie zdobyć żadnych punktów. Hello. Dobra, jest 50 punktów chociaż. Nati oczywiście wygrała, ale ja akurat zachowałem reszt i honoru i zdobyłem chociaż 50 punktów. W ogóle zdobyłem punkt. O kurde, teraz z przeszkodami. Wow. No dobra.
There we go.
No, jest 50. Remis z Nati.
That is how it's done.
Wejdzie 50? Tak, weszło 50. Przejdę już tutaj, żeby... Okej. No, Nati znowu wygrała. Tutaj nie chodzi w tej misji o to, żeby wygrać. Tylko żeby poćwiczyć Akio.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Okay.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Akio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year.
No właśnie, bo ona się przeniosła z Wagadu, z Ugandy.
Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Wagadu a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside.
Właśnie, to jest
I remember the first time I saw it.
to jest specyficzna szkoła.
I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me. This enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
No właśnie, to jest niesamowite, bo zwykle w Anglii, we Francji, na północy, w Skandynawii, w Rosji, wszędzie używają różdżek, w Stanach Zjednoczonych. A tam, no ja nie będę jej dyskredytował, kurde. Hello.
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting.
Okej.
Until next time.
Coś ma psor do nas.
A word, if you would.
O, jest też Seb.
You'd be using it all?
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this,
SCW.
Accio that, cutlery flying everywhere. Quite...
Właśnie, ja się przyzwyczaiłem podczas grania, że miałem tutaj na górze. To sobie zamienię to.
Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of wisdom, but a bit mad.
Trochę szalony. To może trochę. Może sprawia takie wrażenie.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation.
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Okej. Będziemy mieli w takim razie różne wyzwania. A teraz mamy też właśnie różne misje właściwie, a wyzwania to co innego. O, proszę bardzo, wygląd wyposażenia. Mamy skórkę. A taka legendarna opończa będzie na kolejnym poziomie. Tu mamy jeszcze takie okulary, ale to są zwykłe, a tu mamy dobrze skrojone. To jest wyższy level oczywiście. Później będziemy mogli też uchwyty różdżek sobie dobierać. Okej, teraz czas na obronę przed czarną magią.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Samantha Dale.
Hello.
A,
You
to
wanted to speak to me?
tak kółkonka.
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's
No,
going
szybko się
well.
rozniosło.
You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
Szybko się plotki rozniosły.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Revelio.
No właśnie, tam mamy skrzynię. A, tutaj są drzwi matematyczne. A tu jest Irytek, Poltergeist. Przy okazji od razu rozwiążemy to, może. Przy klasie numerologii będzie oczywiście rozpiska, ale tutaj 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 i 9.
It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't boots and it wasn't flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
Ok, i musimy tutaj wybrać właściwą liczbę. Garboróg. A tutaj 12 odjąć 4, 8, odjąć 1, 7. Okej. Zdobądźmy w takim razie wyposażenie. Pierdut. No. I co my tu mamy? A tutaj mamy zamknięte drzwi. Niestety akurat nie mamy jeszcze Alohomory. O, fajna czapeczka. Chociaż... Nie, jednak kaszkiet bardziej pasuje. Jeszcze mu tak twarz zakrywa zupełnie. Ale tutaj obrona jest większa. Bo zobaczcie, tutaj zupełnie nie ma obrony. Tutaj obrona 2. Przynajmniej tyle.
Rebellion.
No to pora się wybrać na lekcję o PCM. Oho.
Lumos.
Mamy lustra ćmy. Ale tym się w tej chwili nie będę zajmował. A przy okazji, o, mamy kolejną stronę przewodnika. Szkielet lelka wróżebnika. O, a tutaj mamy właśnie samogrające instrumenty. Zaczarowane oczywiście. Jak słyszymy takie dzwonki, no to wiadomo, że coś jest do odkrycia. Fajna szafka. Ok, mamy tutaj już kolejny płomień Fiu. Oczywiście ja to poodkrywam później już poza odcinkami. Odkryję, mam nadzieję, wszystkie po prostu te płomienie Fiu. Leander Pruitt to akurat też jest nawiązanie do Harry'ego Pottera. Bo bracia Molly Weasley się nazywali Pruett. Ona sama też się nazywała przed ślubem Pruett.
You may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge.
No dobra.
To the wise, age matters
Szkielet
very
naprawiony.
little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso. A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruett? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Okej, pani profesor. Trzeba właśnie tak rysować. Nie wiem jak to wygląda na klawiaturze, ale tu jest dość proste.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
O kurde, manekin do ćwiczeń. Wow. No to będzie już grubiej. Będzie już grubo.
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the Dutch
No właśnie, tarczy się nie udało przebić.
This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember? Good. Now, the basic cast. Well done.
Okej.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair
No to z Sebem trzeba się będzie teraz pojedynkować.
and Protego. You may begin.
Okej. Do tego mamy też używać.
This should be easy.
Wow. No tak. Na tym poziomie trudności nie pokazuje, kiedy blokować. Brawo ja. Ale o to właśnie mi chodziło, żeby nie było też za łatwo.
This should be easy.
Znowu? What the fuck? Nie zdążyłem. Jeszcze raz. Uff. Jest mniej czasu na reakcję. Niestety. Ale tam to po prostu zbyt łatwo było mi wygrywać walki. No niestety. Czas reakcji mam opóźniony. No wiecie, niepełnosprawność niestety. Wydłużony mam czas reakcji, znaczy się.
This should be easy.
Protego!
Protego complicates things.
This can't be your first duel. Let's just say
Wow!
Excellent defensive skills.
O kurde. Czyli wystarczył tutaj jeden cios, żeby przegrać. A on już umie Confringo, czyli po prostu kulę ognia. Wybuchającą kulę ognia. I chyba trzeba będzie po prostu rzucić na niego drętwotę.
This should be easy.
this can't be your first duel. Let's just say
Okej, w końcu się udało.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they
Okej, czyli mamy kolejne wyzwanie do nauki.
Battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely goblins, is a different kettle of Grimbelows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
No dobrze, pogadajmy jeszcze.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
Gadaj jak typowy puchon.
Nice work. If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
Everett Clapton. No dobra, pogadajmy z Sebastianem.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
A co mi tam?
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Yeah.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get